Hey guys, Paperclip here again. Gonna be playing some more Hearts of Iron for today as the Soviet Union, where we're at war with most of Europe. Everyone that isn't in the Allies, basically. Spain is in the Comintern. He pushed in, took all of Vichy France, basically distracted the Germans enough for us to, instead of sit here, push farther. We've pretty much pushed almost all the way past Poland. Currently we are... How close are we? Yeah, see, we're getting into like actual Eastern Germany territory now. So we're doing pretty well. Didn't we have planes down in Czechoslovakia? These two in Eastern Poland, you're not going to actually help at all there. So why don't you go to Czechoslovakia? And also, you guys should probably rebase to like there. Alright, how is the Japan front doing? Oh, we're doing pretty well over here. Taking over a lot of that stuff up there. He doesn't have a lot of forces here, it looks like. Actually, I don't see any forces here. Well, you guys all just start pushing forward then. I mean, hell, if he's not going to actually do anything, we might as well move the hell on in and take this stuff, right? Those guys are all pushing out. You should just run down there. You should also just run down there. You guys should run down here. You should run there. You should run there and then here and then here. You should run through them. When you guys are done there, you're gonna run to here. You're gonna run to there. You should just start running. When you're done, run to there. And yeah, that'll take over a lot of Japan for us. I don't know where his whole army... He must have like a big army like over there or something like that. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, he's still got a lot of troops somewhere. I just don't know where the hell all his troops are. Looks like Peru indeed might join the Axis. Venezuela might. I don't know. We'll have to see how they handle that. Alright, so for these guys we need a new front line because they basically pushed that whole thing. So why don't we have you guys come up like that for now. I mean, it's still going pretty well for us. How's the casualty rate? 691,000, 548,000, 442,000, 61,000. So Japan's just basically not even fighting us over here, it looks like. Yeah, so that's all going well over there. Over here things seem to be going fairly well too. Why don't we just go ahead and extend this like all the way up to here. That way on every part of the front we'll tell people to push. I don't know why Romania is not pushing into Hungary better. Now this close air support, this tactical bomber, and these fighters, I'd like all you to be doing over here. So it only did the tactical bomber for some reason. Fighter, and how about this? Fighter and close air support. Is that who isn't there? Yeah, it's the fighter and the close air support. Close air support, fighter, you guys rebase up to there. There we go. So that should give us a lot more bonuses here now. Yeah, why not? We'll get decryption. That stupid phone. We just close the door so the phone isn't heard. At this point, we're almost completely out of Western Poland, like entirely. So I don't think having a tactical bomber there is going to actually really help. We are doing pretty well over here, it looks like. We've lost 40 fighters. We haven't killed any of their fighters. We killed 21 bombers, 17 support, disrupted 26 bombers, bombed 1.2 troops. We lost 40 fighters. 41 of our troops were bombed. It's because they do have a lot of support planes and stuff, but I mean, we have almost as much support planes, we have more bombers, and we have more fighters. Go check on Japan. Yeah, so we've almost pushed to our front line down here in Japan. Looks like Japan finally brought troops up here to like reinforce it after we've took like all this stuff up here. The assassination of Leon Trotsky. There we go. And now he's completely isolated. So you bring that guy in there as well. Everything is going pretty well for us so far. Let's go ahead and get the lessons of war. Cheaper armor tech, that'll be nice. Alright, you guys, I think you deserve some time to regroup. Just everybody reorganize yourselves. Once that organization goes back up, I'm gonna do another push. The UK is taking over like a lot of northern Italy here. The Netherlands controls something over here. Wow. I didn't expect the Netherlands to be taking stuff. Alright, so everyone has their organization back, so another push. So we're doing a bunch of industry repair. Let's repair that military factory and the civilian factory before we do anything. I would like to have some radar stations over here. So I mean, if we can build like 2 radars here real quick. That'll be done when? 15th of October. So if we don't push past that in a little over a month, we'll have some better air reconnaissance there. So far so good though. I want to get this because then I can maybe isolate him from reinforcing Danzig. I could try and take Danzig from him. Another ace pilot. Awesome. Go for it. Let's see our logistics. That's what I'm looking for. Really low on support equipment. Really low on infantry equipment. Low on turret anti-tank, but that is going up. Motorized we're losing a ton of. Light tanks we're losing a ton of. Fighters we're losing a ton of. Strategic bombers we're losing some. And that's a majority of what we're losing. Alright, won't both you guys... Where's an airfield down here? There's one down here, right? Yeah. Oh, you already... Now rebase to this one down here. Both you guys, Czechoslovakia. There we go. Alright, so we officially pushed past where Poland was. We're now working our way into Germany. How's Spain doing? He hasn't lost anything yet. I mean, he's lost stuff that he's taken, but he hasn't lost any of his own stuff. Alright, why don't you guys get reorganized again? And then in like 5 days we'll go for another push. Alright, go for another push. And by the way, we might as well draw a new front line. This one's getting a little obsolete. Just delete that. The new front line is going to be... I'll just include Berlin. We'll just come up like that. Awesome, sinking more German boats. Now the fighters in Western Poland are doing no good there. Go over and fight there. What's up here? A bunch of stuff that is not being used. That is not good. Why don't you guys all come up here? And then when you all get up there, you can all help in Eastern Germany. Alright, so they're not pushing right now. I don't really know why. Because they definitely could push in certain areas. Like here, if all you guys moved in there, you could take that. All you guys moved in there, and all you guys moved in there. You could not take that. Okay, fair enough. About that one. Yeah, you could take that one. Probably take this one too. Might as well. And then try and take Danzig since there's only one of them there now. Troops from New Zealand, huh? They're pretty far away, aren't they? I don't have a lot of radar here, but I do have some radar, so they're just helping a little bit. And as far as the plane game goes, we do have a dominance in the planes. Why don't you rebase there just so you're closer. Lessons of War, there we go. We can go ahead and do that one now. You guys could definitely take that. I'm not exactly sure why a lot of them aren't advancing. Large river crossing, divisions still preparing, some divisions not in position. Okay, fair enough. Well, what if we do this? All of you guys go there. And then execute. There we go. I guess it was because we had some guys up here doing the Danzig thing. They didn't want to do it. Here we go. We're about to take Budapest. That's going to help quite a bit. Wonder if that means Hungary will capitulate. Doesn't look like he has any other victory points, so he probably should, but I don't know if he will. I mean, I don't see any other victory points unless I just don't have enough knowledge to see them. So push over here is going great. How about down here? Little bit stalled out. Not doing awfully though. We just don't have any information, so a lot of them don't want to move out. Even though it definitely appears that if we attack, we can win. Well, I'm less concerned about over here anyway. I'm more concerned about over here. Oh, we free military factories again. Well, produce more support equipment because we're almost out of that. Free dockyards, that's another good thing. Maybe we could do more light cruisers. What the hell, do more light cruisers. Next level concentrated. How are they doing? It says they have 164 to 400 divisions, depending on how accurate our intelligence really is. I have a feeling they have less than that. Because, I mean, we have 229 divisions, and I've been pumping out divisions pretty consistently the entire game. Tell you what, fighters for like everything else we get. Because we'll probably still be losing fighters, but I need more rubber. Okay. Well, the UK will probably give me more rubber. Yep, yes they will. We're almost down here in the south, so we're pretty much onto just Germany at this point. France controls a bunch of stuff over here again. The United Kingdom is taking over a lot of stuff. Italy is getting pretty wrecked. Germany, they're holding pretty strongly, but they are getting pushed back pretty steadily. Now, if they didn't have this war over here with Spain as well, they'd probably be able to hold their own, if not push me back a little bit. They still have a decryption advantage over us, which means should probably try and get some encryption in. Prevent them from knowing a little bit of something. Well, we got a lot of radar coverage now. Well, it doesn't look like these guys are going to capitulate. They're just going to keep fighting until they have nothing left. Because Hungary literally has no victory points at this point. He's just down to 4 provinces. Slovakia has capitulated. Well, he doesn't own anything, so of course he capitulated. Just like it'll say Hungary has capitulated, even though he doesn't have anything. He literally is holding out until I take his very last province. Hey, how's the British Raj? Oh, he's got a lot of communism now. It's only going to take 83 days. Get the better artillery. So we're doing the British Raj and Greece. Okay. Yeah, so Greece is 22% communist. He's more communist than anything else but non-aligned. British Raj is pretty heavily communist. So yeah, we're doing pretty good spreading communism to every part of the world that we come across. Come on, just finish off Hungary. He's really holding out with just these last couple of troops. We go advanced machine tools. Go ahead and get the factory repair speed, because I'm sure we're going to have a lot of damaged factories as we take them over. So we might as well learn to repair them quicker. There we go. Hungary is no more. Apparently he still hasn't capitulated, but he doesn't exist, so I don't care. But that's going to be where I call this an episode. Let's look at Japan real quick. It's about the same as where we left it off, so it doesn't look like the Japan front is really wanting to advance very much. So what I'll do is I'll do this. Delete those orders. I'll tell you guys to come all the way down to here. That's your orders. And yeah, just go. And they should be able to do that because there's a bunch of gaps in all their front line there, so I see no reason why they couldn't do that. Now I could ask him for both of those. I could ask him for that. I think I'll wait for now, but thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.